have freedom. Ghana, land of freedom. Toils of the brave and the sweat of their labors. Toils of the brave which have brought results.
Special prosecutor holds a press conference and says that the judiciary is coming after me. Play that tape where he talks about people told him something. Play it.
I have had several calls from well-meaning lawyers admonishing me that they have heard talk that our friends who have been elevated to the bench and presiding over cases in court do not take very kindly to criticism, especially of the public calling out variety as we do. And that if the office persists in the media releases, the judges will gang up against the office and throw out all our cases. Mind you, members of the press, the collective admonition is from very senior and experienced lawyers who are men and women of the world. Collectively with the well-meaning lawyers who admonish me, we philosophize and wonder if our judges would do such a thing as gang up against the flagship public anti-corruption agency to scuttle its work for whatever reason. Our musings ran along the lines of, would that not defeat the fight against corruption?
Why is he talking without energy? He seems to be lacking energy. What's wrong with him? Is it that he doesn't believe me? Was he lacking energy? He's holding the paper as if he's afraid of what he says. Is he lacking energy? He will lack more energy because he's dangerous to democracy. Did you hear him? He says that well-meaning people... Do you know what? Does he know what well-meaning people have told me? I'm going to tell you. Well-meaning people have told me, but I don't believe it, that Kissi Agyebeng collects money. I don't believe it. I don't think it is true. I don't know why they are saying that. But these are the allegations that what he does is that when there's a case, he collects money. He doesn't do it himself, as they say. I don't believe it. But that's what they are saying. And he should be addressing that before the media. The allegations, that is mounting. The allegations mounting upon the special prosecutor that when he picks a case to investigate, you can pay them and they'll give you a favorable report. I don't believe it. But this is what people are saying. He should be addressing those allegations, wild as they are. And I'm sure that is not true. But this is what people are saying about him. Has he heard it? He says that people are telling him that the judiciary have ganged up against him. We are hearing, people are telling us that what he does at the Office of Special Prosecutor is not to prosecute at all. It's just to select cases where he thinks that he can exploit the difficulties of the accused persons so that he may take money. We don't believe that. We don't believe it. But that's what people are saying. That's what he should think about that. He should think about dealing with those allegations, because in this work that we all are, the narrative is sometimes more important than the truth. Because when I heard it as wild. How is he going to take money? I don't believe. I know him. I don't believe it. But these are the things people are saying. I'm saying this to tell him that you don't come and do a press conference and say that people have told you something and you make it part of your press conference that people have told you that if you publish, the judges will gang up against you. And you tell people that in the press conference based on what people have told you. Do you know what people have told others that we haven't said? And I have heard this a long time. I didn't say it here. But because he has said what he has said, now I'm saying it and he should check it. And there are more details I can bring out. But because we don't believe it, we don't do the details. We don't believe it. We don't believe it. But this is what people are saying. They are saying that he collects money. He has a gang, not he himself. They've described the details to us. He has a cabal. Now, I think that Kissi Agyebeng should be asking the Attorney General to investigate these allegations so that he will come out clean. Because I believe he will come out clean. He should be telling, because if today there are allegations about the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Attorney General will be capable of investigating it. There are such allegations against the modus operandi of the Special Prosecutor, Kissi Agyebeng. The modus operandi of the Special Prosecutor, there are allegations about it being called into question on very wild allegations, some of which I've told you. These allegations are unbelievable. But these are the allegations being spewed out against him. And then he comes on press conference and says, people, well-meaning people, the people who told us are well-meaning people. Some of them are priests, some of them are chiefs. They are worried about this allegation, about the special prosecutor. And the money they are talking about is not 5,000 cities and 10,000 cities. It's not the one that we deal with every day here. It is thousands of dollars, $600,000. That's what they're asking for. The allegations. That's why we don't believe it. That's the reason. In fact, when you hear the figures, you will doubt it. But these are the things that people are saying, that the guy is collecting money. Now, I'll come to a few more things. Let's deal with it. Kissi Agyebeng. Let's deal with it. Which one is this? The High Court case. Let's just look at the High. We'll finish soon. We'll be wrapping up. What else do we have? Oh, we have to wrap up. We have a lot more politics to share. In its ruling, the High Court agreed with the plaintiff. Is that the beginning? Okay. High Court quashes OSP's report implicating Colonel Damoah in the LaBianca case. It says, in its ruling, the High Court agreed with the plaintiffs and found that the OSP had exceeded its authority in making the adverse findings. The court also granted an order of prohibition, restraining the OSP from further investigating Damoah and Che in connection with the LaBianca case. The lawyers for the plaintiffs, Bob Sanyaya, welcomed the Okay. The court awarded 10,000 cedis to him. Now here, it says that the High Court agreed with the plaintiffs that the OSP had exceeded its authority. Now, how did the court know that the OSP had exceeded its authority? Because the authority of the OSP is guaranteed in the OSP Act. It's granted, it's there, and it's guaranteed. So the court reads the act and they look at what he has done, and then they come to the conclusion that he has exceeded, and he's crying that the courts are harassing his work. He says he doesn't want to be under the court.
Ghana, we now have freedom. Ghana, land of freedom. Toils of the brave and the sweat of their labors. Toils of the brave which have brought results.